Hey everybody, so today is going to be my wax empties for the month of September, and I'm just going to go ahead and get started. I actually have one hand soap in here. I have the Peach Bellini by Bath & Body Works, the Gentle Foaming Hand Soap. This soap was really nice. I love the smell of it. Would definitely repurchase that scent. And then I also have one candle. So here I have Farm Stand Apple. I'm going to move the camera a little bit. Yeah, there we go. This was really good. As you can see, there was a little bit of soot on there, a little bit of residue, but in general, it burned down really well. It put itself out, and the scent was really good. It was just a fresh apple. Yeah, so this is a really good scent. If you like apple scents, I would definitely get this. I would definitely repurchase this again. Now, this is definitely a fresh apple. It's not like, to me, it doesn't remind me of fall or anything. Usually when I think of apple scents in the fall, it's always combined with some type of spice or with cinnamon. So I would burn this year round, and yeah, it smelled really good. Next, here we'll get this one done. This is from Ava's. This was her Tarts and Goodnight Kisses. I can't recall what this is, but I know it's a lavender blend, and I really liked this. Her lavender is really, really nice. It is not herbal at all. It's a very sweet lavender. It was a very relaxing scent for me. I don't typically like lavender, but the ones that I do really like are usually really sweet, and hers was a really good one. I enjoyed this scent a lot. Now we will get into Yankee. Sorry, some of these packages are really messy. So this first one here is Pumpkin Ginger Bark, and this was a good scent. To me, it wasn't anything super special about it. It's just a pumpkin scent. But it was really strong. You do smell the ginger in there. And it's definitely more spicy than sweet. But when I initially bought this, I was a little bit worried it was going to be too spicy for me. And it really wasn't. It was just a nice, like spicy pumpkin scent with a little bit of sweetness to it. And it did throw really well. So that's a good one. I probably wouldn't repurchase it though, just because it wasn't anything special. You can get a ton of scents like that from vendors. Next is Lavender Vanilla. This is another one. I really did enjoy this one. I put it in the bathroom, or like entryway bathroom, and it smelled really good. I don't know why this isn't. Guys, my camera has been so crazy lately. I'm really sorry. Anyhow, it smelled really good. Yankee's lavender to me is also a sweet lavender, and with the vanilla, it just smelled really, really good. So I enjoyed the scent a lot, and it did give a pretty good scent throw as well. Next is this one in Luscious Plum. I melted this downstairs in my basement, and this one also gave a pretty good scent throw. It actually had a kind of a floral note to me. Like whenever I would go downstairs, it would smell almost rose-like. In my opinion, it did smell really good, and it did scent up the basement. It didn't travel anywhere or anything. I wouldn't call this like a really, like a great throw or anything, but it was pretty good for the basement. Like I said, though, it wasn't really fruity. Like if you looked at this label and saw Luscious Plum, you'd probably think this was a fruity scent. But to me, it almost like came off a little bit floral and a little bit like a heavy rose scent. Probably wouldn't get that one again. It just didn't stand out to me. Next, oh goodness, this one is Line Dried Cotton, also from Yankee Candle. This was just a nice clean scent. I put this in the bathroom downstairs in like our entryway bathroom. I'm sorry, this is not focusing, driving me nuts. And it did. It smelled really good and scented up the bathroom down there. It wasn't very powerful, but I do like the scent of this. I would repurchase it again. It's a nice, clean scent to me. It really reminds me a little bit of Pink Sands. It really does. I don't know why, but yeah, that one smells good. Ooh, and this one has little crumbs getting everywhere. I really hate that about these Yankee darts. It's so annoying. This one is Dreamy Summer Nights. This is a scent that I absolutely love. This is my first time burning the tart. For me, the tart was not quite as strong as the candle, which is crazy. But I could still smell it, but it was a very light scent. Like on a scale of 1 to 5, I'd probably give this one like a 2. Like, I could smell it, but it wasn't overpowering. It was really nice for like the nighttime, because at nighttime I feel like you do want a scent, but you don't want it to be like crazy strong or giving you a headache while you sleep. This one was perfect for that, but I will say that I enjoyed the candle more. I'd really like to try this in a melt cup. I haven't bought a centerpiece, and I've really been on the fence about buying it, just because I know you can't use it with all types of wax, which to me is annoying. But I don't know. There's just some scents by Yankee that I really like that I've heard or seen videos of that the throw is better in a centerpiece. Actually, a lot of their scents are better in the centerpiece. So, I don't know. Still on the fence about that. But I do love Dreamy Summer Nights. I would continue to purchase that just because I really like that scent. And I think it's perfect for my bedroom. Now, if you're looking for something that's going to be crazy strong, that's not going to be the scent for you. And last from Yankee, I have Grapevine and Oak. Always a consistent performer. I love this scent, especially around this time of year. It's just almost like a white wine scent, but you can smell the greenery. You can smell like the tree bark, the woodiness of this. It's just a really good scent. It's like a woody scent. Usually when you buy like woody scents, they come off cologne-like, and this one just isn't like that to me. I mean, maybe just a touch, but it's very, very subtle. It just literally smells like greenery and white wine. Like, I love that scent. Next up, I will do my Walmart wax. So the first one I have here is Cider House Donuts. I really liked this scent. When I initially smelled this, I really didn't get what the big deal was. But upon melting it, it is a really nice scent. It is definitely a apple donut scent. This one for me, though, is pretty light. I don't mind it because it does still throw pretty good. Like, I'd probably give it like a 3. But, it's not super strong. For me, my cinnamon sugar donut that I got from Bath & Body Works, the candle, was stronger than this. So, it does smell good. It's one of those things that, like, if you're in the room for too long, you won't smell it. But when you walk out of the room and then come back in, you would definitely smell it. So, I did pick up another one of these because I did enjoy the scent. I don't know if it's hoard worthy yet. Like, I'm going to melt this next one. And then if I really love it, I may get, I don't know, maybe like 5 packs of it. Just to have on hand, since it is limited edition, which means we never know if they'll bring it back or not. But this was a good scent. I'd say if you like that apple donut scent, you should definitely pick this up. It's definitely a fall scent, in my opinion, and I wasn't sure about that initially, but it definitely has that kind of fall scent. However, if you're looking for a stronger scent like this probably wouldn't be for you because it is pretty light. Next, I have Violet Sugar. I finished this one up. This one is just a sugary floral. I really like this scent. I hardly ever melt this on its own. I can't remember who I was watching that said to mix this with Vanilla Cookie Crunch. Maybe it was Mr. Kong's mom. I can't remember. But I always mix this with Vanilla Cookie Crunch. I don't ever melt it on its own. It's a really just nice, I mean, that's exactly what it smells like. It's a sugary floral. I feel like this is something I could melt on its own like in the spring, but like right now, it definitely would need to be mixed with like a bakery note. I'm very much a seasonal melter, and so, you know, when it's fall, I like my house to smell like fall. So, but this is a good one. I don't think it's going away, so that's good. I do have a few backups of it, though. This next one I have is honey bourbon frosting, and I ended up not liking this one that much. I think I gave the other clam of it to my mom. It's different, and I thought I liked it, but I really don't. It's like a sweet... It's definitely a sweet, like, creamy honey scent. It definitely smells like honey frosting. And then there is that, like, twinge of, like, I don't know. I guess that is the bourbon, but it's almost like a bitter note. I don't know. I just didn't like it. I think maybe mixing this with, like, something like zucchini bread or something just to tone down the sweetness would have made it better for me. But I don't know. I just didn't care for it. So, yeah, that's honey bourbon frosting. Won't be picking that one up again. And then last, of course, vanilla cookie crunch. I went through another large pack of this. I mix this with everything. Anything that I feel like I don't like, I always put this with it first before I decide. Because this makes everything better. I just went to Walmart the other day and picked up another 2 value packs of this just because I have to have it on hand. It makes everything better, in my opinion. It's just the perfect buttery vanilla cookie scent. If you love vanilla, and I mean, you can even melt this bad boy on its own because it's just that good. If you love vanilla, you would love this. And like I said, putting it with anything just makes it better. And then last over here, I have all my sugar and spice. I melted quite a bit from her. So the first 2 I have are pink chiffon sugar cookie dough. This is a blend I did on my own, and it was really nice. It's a really sweet scent. It's like pink chiffon with vanilla. You do get a little bit of that doughy note, but it's nothing crazy. It smells really good, and it's very strong. And what I do is put these in the microwave for a little bit. I can't remember how long, but put it in there just enough to soften the wax, and then I just cut it in half. And I just use half because these are so strong that you really don't need the whole thing. I used to throw the whole thing in there, and I'm like, why am I doing that? Because I can literally use these for 2 melts. They're crazy strong. Next is Pink Down in the Islands Noel. You guys know how much I love this. This was one of the ones from the... So initially, if you're new to my channel, I did this blend, and when it came, I was in love. Well, then I did it again. And when it came, it smelled different. So the first time I blended it, I think she used more pink sugar than she did the second time. So it smelled a little bit different. So I was a little concerned about how it was going to melt or if it was going to smell different. It really didn't. When I melted it, it still smelled really good. It's just a really sweet, fruity vanilla scent. The vanilla just helps to like tame everything. Keep it from being like too sweet. It gives it a little bit of a creamy note, but it just smells amazing. And I mean, even with the different blend, or I think she put maybe more Down in the Islands in it than she did the first time, it still smelled really good. I enjoyed it. I will continue to buy that. I really love that blend. Next up is Bonfire Bliss Marshmallow. This is another one I did by myself. Bonfire Bliss. I keep saying by myself, like, I'm not doing anything except typing something on the computer. But Bonfire Bliss is kind of like a marshmallow fireside type of blend on its own. It's a little bit more complex than marshmallow fireside, and to me it smells a little bit sweeter. And then I blended it with the marshmallow because I kind of just wanted to bring that out. But part of me after melting this feels like I should have just got Bonfire Bliss and left the marshmallow off of there. It almost, adding the extra marshmallow almost to me took away from the effect I was trying to get from the Bonfire Bliss. So I was really trying to get like a marshmallow fireside note in a melt form. And so it just made it a little too sweet. So it does still smell really good, and I will definitely still melt the other ones that I have, but I might blend them with something else maybe, because like I said, the Bonfire Bliss on its own was a really complex scent, but I think I should have left it alone. I think it was fine. I shouldn't have messed with it, because adding the marshmallow just really made it a little bit too sweet. Next up, this is raspberry zucchini bread. This is one of the samples I got with my order. I absolutely hated this, if I'm being honest. Ugh, I just don't like this. I just really don't like raspberry and wax. Okay, but this is crazy, and I'm going off on a tangent, and I'm sorry, because the Bathing Garden is adding a new collection today, and it's her Christmas collection, and she has a scent called Raspberry Stockings, and I absolutely love that scent. Okay, so I really shouldn't say I hate raspberry and wax. I hate this raspberry, I guess, and I hate this blend. Like, ugh, I can't even explain it. I just don't like it. You definitely smell the raspberry. And you smell the zucchini bread. And the zucchini bread is good. Like, you can tell it's a good zucchini bread. But the raspberry just ruins it for me. I just hated this. There's nothing more to say. I just didn't like it. Next up is Camu type. And I honestly don't know what this is. When I melted it, it was definitely a citrusy type of mango-y, almost tropical type of scent. And this really smelled like my candle in Sunset Breeze from Yankee. Like, this is literally what it smells like. And I really, really love it. I wish Sunset Breeze would have performed the way this melt did. It's just a nice, fresh, almost calming in a way. And there's nothing in here. Like, there's no lavender or anything in here, but I don't know. It's just a really, really good scent. I really like that one a lot. Next up is Apple Crisp Ice Cream Blueberry Muffin, and this one I was really surprised. When I first got this, I did like how it smelled, but I didn't love it. But melting it totally changed it. So when I first smell this in this little cup here, like, it smells medicinal, it smells bitter, it just smells not good. Like, you can smell the blueberry, and I think it's the blueberry that I didn't like. But when I melted this, it just transformed. It just smoothed out. It was perfect. So I absolutely love this scent now. This smells so good. I will say, though, I still don't think that her blend of apple and blueberry is as good as Sassy Girl Aroma, but it's definitely a close second. I just think I like the oils that Sassy Girl Aroma uses better. But this definitely changed. So this was definitely a good second place to the Sassy Girl Apple Pie Blueberry Ice Cream, I think is what I got from her in the D-Stash a while ago. So this was definitely a close second to that. Again, I think Sassy Girl's blend is a little bit better because of the oil she uses. But this definitely did not disappoint as I kind of thought it might when I first smelled it. Next is Pumpkin Cinna Vanilla Crunch, which is pumpkin, cinnamon, and vanilla crunch. And this was one of Sugar and Spice's blends. And I just ordered it the way it was. This one was so good, guys. It's like the perfect pumpkin vanilla with just a touch of cinnamon. I love that there's not a ton of cinnamon in this. Like, I don't mind cinnamon, but I don't want it to I feel like it overtakes everything, and it's all you can smell a lot of the time. So I was really happy that this wasn't like that. Like I said, it's just a perfect pumpkin vanilla, like creamy pumpkin vanilla with a touch of cinnamon. It's so good. I love this. Perfect fall scent. Oh, another one that I didn't like. This is Blueberry Cake and Ice Cream. I did this blend myself, and it's a bad blend. I mean, I'm just going to say it. I shouldn't have done it. So Blueberry I normally like, but this blend just was not good. Her blueberry is super strong, first of all. The cake and ice cream was in here, but it really didn't stand up to it that well. I had hoped that by adding the cake and ice cream, it would help to subdue the blueberry a little bit, but I think I should have put something else, like zucchini bread, something that's not as sweet. Because the ice cream and cake just didn't come through on this. So it's just a super strong blueberry scent. And I just don't really like blueberry on its own. So I wouldn't make this blend again. Not knocking blueberry. I still love it. But I should have blended it with something else. Something less sweet. So just my opinion. Oh, is that it? I think that's it. Sweet. Yep. Okay, I'm done. So that's everything I melted for the month of September. I'm so excited that it's October. I absolutely love October and Halloween. It's the best time of the year. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video and are enjoying melting all your fall scents. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.